Hello everyone, Jan here today. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can automate this tedious task of going through each of the CVs and actually reading through each of them and then ranking them in the end. In this case, for example, we opened a position for a founding engineer at Needle. We got around 1,000 applications. It's hard to read through 1,000 applications, right? And therefore, we created an automation here within Needle that allows us to agentically read through all of the CVs and rank them accordingly based on some criteria that we are giving to our Needle AI agent. So as you see here, this workflow is successfully run. And what we want to do then in the end, we don't want to filter out of this 1,000 CVs, the top 50 CVs. At least we can then, with a human in the loop, review manually and just make then a dedicated decision. This AI agent helps us stop wasting time on looking into these CVs that are just not a match. Not meaning that they are not a great match for probably other positions, but in this case, they are just not a great match for the potential position. And how can you use this template? So you go create new workflow, you use a template, you go to HR here in the top bar, and then you see CV ranker. And here in the CV ranker, I can use the template. Now I'm using the template. So once I have chosen the template, I can see the template, I can set it up. So we need to create a new collection. In this case, I created a new founding engineering collection. And to this collection, we need to upload all of the CVs that we want to actually let the agent look into. So we are iterating here over each of the CVs, and for each of the CV, we are passing it to an AI agent, and we are stating something like, please give scores based on education, for example, good university background, 0 to 15, experience to related roles, to 10, personal and communication skills, 0 to 15, and so on, UX design skills, 0 to 15, and the AI agent is looking then specifically into each individual CV, creating a score. Finally, what we then want to do in the end is we want to actually sort this. So we're using here a sort node, and we're actually creating scoring. And we are then going to list out of this 1,000 CVs, we are going to list the top CVs in a specific order based on the score that has been generated by us, by our AI agent, looking specifically into each individual CV. And the final output looks then something like this. I mean, it's a long list. I'm having here one item, and you see it, for example, gave a score of 13 to education, 9 experience, 14 personal skills, and so on, a total score of 109 for this application here, for example, resume lucky. So yeah, have fun with this workflow. We created this for you, and we're excited to see what you're building, and always happy to hear your thoughts also on this. Please let us know, write them down in the comments, and see you next week.